Do you know who got rich during the silver squeeze? Well, I'm naming names, and I'm putting a never-before-seen dollar figure on it. Stick around. Welcome to Silver Heist. Thank you to our returning subscribers and guests. We are a channel that likes to hold physical gold and silver. To support my creation, please subscribe. What do you make of the silver squeeze? Has anyone gotten rich yet? I wasn't expecting much myself. I never really got the silver squeeze, but I didn't want to stomp on anyone's dreams or plans. If it brought in some younger people through Reddit, then I thought that was good. But I never saw the AMC squeeze or the GameStop in the same light as the silver squeeze, because AMC Reddit fans did not squeeze Wall Street by buying more tickets to movies. AMC and GameStop unleashed sophisticated paper leveraged stock options to take out other Wall Street investors. So I never thought buying physical silver was going to have the same short-term impact. Plus, I was already stacking silver and continue to stack silver and gold. So the ones that I've found to get rich does not include stackers, but also doesn't involve popular YouTube channels or Reddit moderators. There's much bigger fish, so I'm not even going to concern myself with that topic. I'm not just talking millions, I'm talking tens of millions, hundreds of millions that have been made by a group of people this year alone since the silver squeeze started. And so remember when spot dropped to like $12 an ounce for silver in March 2020, and you could not find physical silver to buy the dip? Well, you would not believe how much money was made with silver by these very same people from that date to today. So please stay to the end because it's bigger than you think. Okay, so we are going to name names. I'm going to throw up multiple names on this board as to who got rich. So stick around until I get everything on the board, because I'm going to connect the dots in a way you have never seen before, and I'm going to put a dollar figure on the big picture. So I think the easiest one for people to understand who got rich are dealers. So there's multiple dealers that you can buy from. So they would include JM Bullion, Provident Metals, or Pinehurst Coins. Major online dealers. I think more of an eBay presence, but basically on the internet. So I think this is an easy target, easy to understand that people who sell silver, it has been a seller's market. So if you are a dealer, you have been making money throughout the silver squeeze. The premiums have gone up. The volume has gone up. There's a sense of urgency. People want to add to their physical metal stacks. And these guys are well positioned to make money every time they sell a coin. But another group that you may not be aware of is the authorized purchasers from the U.S. Mint. Every single monster box of American Silver Eagles or American Gold Eagles is sold to authorized purchasers from the U.S. Mint. Authorized purchasers are a small group, I believe less than 10. So this is more conceptual, so the details aren't as important. It's more the concept. So if there's less than 10, if there's, say there's 8, well, one of them covers all of Europe, one of them covers all of Asia, so that leaves 4 or 5 or 6 in the U.S. that every monster box goes to an authorized purchaser first, and then it goes to a dealer. So these are the dealers to the dealers. So Silver Eagle production has been going up 2020, 2021. So every Silver Eagle passes through the hands of an authorized purchaser, and if you're one of a handful, you are doing very well. So another element of the U.S. Mint you may not be aware of is that the U.S. Mint does not make any planchettes. The U.S. Mint presses the coins that you and I know, the Silver Eagles and the Gold Eagles, but the blank, smooth, the silver planchette is outsourced. very small handful of companies that can do that. Sunshine Minting is one of those. And so if you're Sunshine Minting, you have a big hand in every single Silver Eagle that's been produced. You are making money on that. If you think premiums are too high and you've avoided Silver Eagles, well, Sunshine Minting makes 10-ounce bars and other rounds. So if you're Sunshine Minting, you have done very well during the silver squeeze. But they're not the only private mint. There's also Silver Towne. So if you wanted to avoid Silver Eagles and you wanted to buy a bar or some other rounds, you could buy something from Silver Towne. So they have done very well during the silver squeeze because I think people have been looking for alternatives to Silver Eagles. So any one of these entities could be doing very well during the silver squeeze during the last couple of years, but it's bigger than that. So which one of these has done the best? Well, I don't know because it doesn't matter because there's one company that owns all of these. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's one company that owns all of this? Yes. There's one company that's only a handful of companies that's considered an authorized purchaser. So the monster boxes have to go through this company. They then sell those monster boxes to dealers that they own 100%. Over 40% they own of Pinehurst, 49%. Not only do they buy it wholesale, they sell it to one of their own companies, and then Sunshine Minting makes the planchettes that go to the U.S. Mint, that come back to the authorized purchaser, that then goes to the dealers. And if you want to get something besides a Silver Eagle, any one of these dealers could sell you something different. So this one company has got a huge operation. Any of these other mints could sell their bars or other products to any of the dealers. So they are totally vertically integrated, and they are the biggest winners of the last couple years and of the silver squeeze. So the company that I showed you that controls all those different mints, all those different dealers, they're publicly traded. So what I want to show you is how much money you could have made if on the date of the silver squeeze you put $2,000 into gold, $2,000 into silver, or $2,000 into this company's stock. What would that $2,000 be worth today? If you invested $2,000 into gold in January 2021, today it would be worth $1,941. And if it was silver, $1,778. But if you invested in this company's stock, the one that has made all of this money, it would be worth over $3,600. But if we go back further in time to March 20th, 2020, that is when the spot prices dipped the lowest. Gold was $1,484 and silver was $12.35. And that is when people were angry that they could not buy the dip. I don't know what the premiums were then. It's impossible for me to go back in time, so I'm just going to base it off the spot price. So if you invested $2,000 at the lowest point at March 2020, today your gold would be worth $2,418 and your silver would be worth $3,890. But if you put $2,000 into this company, the company that you were angry at because you could not buy the dip, if you had bought their stock, it would be worth $12,913. So who got rich from the silver squeeze and the last 2 years of increased stacking? The owners, the shareholders of AMRK. AMRK. A-Mark is the parent company to JM Bullion, Provident Metals, Pinehurst Coins, Silver Towne, Sunshine Minting, and they are an authorized purchaser from the U.S. Mint. So they have made money hand over fist over the last couple of years. So looking at the value of A-Mark shares over different times, on March 20th, 2020, right when the spot prices dipped to the lowest and we're at the beginning of the pandemic, the company was worth $57 million. Then right at the beginning of the silver squeeze, January 29th, 2021, they were then worth $203 million. And then today, they are now worth over $580 million. So who got rich from the silver squeeze and who got rich from all of the interest in stacking physical silver over the last 2 years? The shareholders of A-Mark. If you found this video interesting or you learned something, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.